Hi everybody! So today is going to be a sort of different video. I am actually on another channel right now. I am doing a collab with Maki. If you don't know who I am, I'm GeekyMoment, aka Neva. I make Minecraft tutorial videos on my channel. I will have my channel linked in the description if you guys want to check out my tutorial videos. But I'm actually, again, on Maki's channel doing a tutorial. We are going to show you guys how to make a thumbnail for Minecraft. I am mainly a Minecraft roleplay content creator. I have my own roleplay series coming out, and then I also have a Minecraft short film coming out as well. So we thought that it would be a fun idea to make a tutorial video showing you guys how to make thumbnails for your Minecraft videos. So I do this in every video. The things you will need, there's only two things that you need for my part of the video, is Blender and the Minecraft rig. For Blender, you can use any 3D modeling software. I just like to use Blender because it's easiest for me to navigate, and I've been using it for a really long time, so I actually understand how to use it in terms of the controls and everything. And then the Minecraft rig, I actually don't remember where I got it, so I will just link in the description so you guys can just download it from this video instead of having to go out and find it yourself, because I actually don't know where I got it from. So the first thing we are going to want to do is we are going to want to open Blender. Blender is really easy to download. You just look up Blender on your browser and then download it. It's really simple to figure out, but we are going to open Blender. So now we are in Blender. I'm just going to get rid of this scene really quick. And so what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go up here to File, click Open, and then click Don't Save. I have mine in my Blender folder, and it is right here. This is the one I use. I also like to use a light rig, but you don't have to do that. So I'm just going to click Open. And here it is. So it will look a little bit weird, but it's alright. We are going to want to click on, you can click any part of the body, you can click the head or the actual body itself, and then you're going to want to go over here to this little circle thingy, and that says material. And you're going to want to see this Steve PNG. You're going to want to click this X, and then it'll go transparent, and then you will click open. Find your skin. You can use HD skin or regular skins. I'm just going to, let's use my mascot. Look, there I am. So now you're going to want to go click on these little gray triangle line thingies, and you're going to go up here to where it says object mode. You want to click and change it to pose mode, and then you can just pose this character however you want. You can go over here to rotate, and you can move the head however you would like. You can rotate it, you can bring it forward a little bit. You can do pretty much anything you want with the head. I'm just gonna make a quick little pose. So now all you have to do is go up here to render and render image. And here is our beautiful little render of my Minecraft skin. So now you're going to click image again and save as, and save it wherever. I'm just gonna save it on my desktop. I'm gonna call it render, and then click save as image. And then you are done with that. So here is our beautiful render, and now I am going to send it off to Maki to edit it.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I am working with GeekyMoments to create a thumbnail. So first she showed you guys how to do the Blender, and now I want to show you guys how to do a little bit of Cinema 4D. I'm not an expert, but I know a little bit of it. I am more experienced in Blender, but here we go. So you're gonna drag your rig in. You could find rigs all over the internet. I use the Angela rig. I'm not sure if the link's still working because I did some research and people said it wasn't working anymore. There's other YouTubers who showed you guys how to make thumbnails with other rigs. I suggest you use their rigs, but I can show you a little bit of how to make a little render in Cinema 4D. So I'm holding the Alt key and I'm using my mouse to navigate. So hold Alt and use your right mouse to do this to look around, and the scroll wheel to move, and the zoom, which is the left key, and then here to change this you're gonna click E to see this, the arrows. You can click R to rotate, and S does not do anything, but I'm not sure about S. It's T. Yeah, T. But yeah, E back to here. You can click the rig, and here is where your settings should be for your stuff. So whatever rig you have, this is your settings. You can set it up, do whatever poses you like. So on the arms here, I'm gonna keep it down now. For me, this is eyes here, are here. Make sure when you do, you set up your light. I click this twice here just to get a little bit of the light rendering. I don't have a Lightroom. I'm just showing you guys how to like render very easily. Go here. Make sure your settings are all set. I am using the standard motion, and to have whatever I have over here, click the effect and you could find it right here. So I want to show you guys all the settings I have, and you guys are going to pause the video and see. Okay, so we're gonna go to save. Save right here. Multi-pass, nothing. Post effects, not really anything. Anti-aliasing. So just pause the video, guys, as I show you guys. Okay, and now that you guys have the render settings, you guys should save it. Here, you're gonna click this thing in the middle, render. Gonna watch it render. And now once your thing is rendered, you're gonna click File, Save Image As. Oh, wrong one. Save Image As. Click OK. And then you're gonna put it in your little downloads folder. And that's how you guys do it. Make a little render on 740. I'm not a pro, but yeah, let's get to it. So let's get started right away. So first you're gonna have your YouTube thumbnail. The size is 1280 times 780 if you're using either Photoshop or Photopea. I am using Photopea to show you guys how to use Photopea, because some people don't have Photoshop and it's, don't have money for it. Once you have Photopea, Photoshop, any of them, they work basically almost the same, but I'll show you how to use Photopea today. So first you're gonna drag in your background. I installed mine from I installed it from my Minecraft world. I did download it, not downloaded, I dropped it in, took a screenshot, and there we can have a little background. We're gonna drop the renders that you guys have, any render you may made. I did show you guys how to make the render, so my render, and then her render. So right here, and drop them in. You're going to make sure they're above the background, and you're going to delete that background layer that delete the background layer that's there, the white one. Make sure you guys' renders are transparent, because if it's not, you are not gonna have a great background. Okay, so you're gonna click Alt-Control-T in order to do the free transform, or you can go to Edit, Free Transform. You're gonna zoom the image in closer, and you're gonna go here, put him in front, do Alt-Control-T again, go right here, and do a little, there we go. For the text, now we're gonna do that later. Okay, so first we're going to do the background right here. We're gonna go to Filter, Blur, Gaussian Blur, and we're gonna do a little bit here. I like to do 5.5. It's a little nice in between. Click OK. Then we're gonna go to Image, Adjustments, Vibrance, and we're gonna turn the vibrance up, make it a little bit lively, 43, maybe 45. I like 45, but I'm just showing you guys. We're gonna go to Image, Adjustments again, I'm going to do the brightness and contrast. Turn up the brightness a bit. Click OK. That should be it for that. The background image. Okay. For the characters, you're going to do the image adjustment vibrance level. Turn it up for him. See that little thing? Here, image adjustments vibrance level. Turn it up for her as well. Okay. We're going to go to filter for him, for them, both of them. Do sharpen and smart sharpen. A little bit here. Adds a little bit of detail, as you can see. Here, okay. You're going to do the same thing for that render. We're going to go to filter, sharpen, smart sharpen. That it is a Cinema 4D render, so it's more detailed. That should be good. Okay, so we're gonna name them to keep it organized. You guys don't have to do it, so you can skip this part. It is rather quick. Double click the name, male render. I'm gonna go to her. Female render, and it's the background. So you have them. Now we're gonna go here. We're gonna double click here, and then you're going to put on the outer glow. I like outer glow sometimes, it's nice. If you want the opacity down a bit, you know, you can do the same here. And strokes, people use strokes, but I'm not gonna use strokes today. For him too, a little, for her, I mean, outer glow. Turn down the opacity a bit, like that. A bit, okay. Here, so have them like that. A little cool trick to like lighten them up. So we're gonna do the male first. We're gonna click a new layer right here. 2 new layers, in fact. So we're gonna name this one eyes, and we're gonna name this one mouth. I'm gonna go here, eyes. We're gonna go click this thing right here. I'm gonna click the arrow that's down here for clipping mask, and do the same here, clipping mask. So we're gonna do eyes first. Click this again to disappear. We're going to click the eyedropper tool, do his eyes, a little bit orangey. Okay, I'm gonna do like a lighter orange. We're gonna go here to the brush tool again. You can change the size by right-clicking here and changing the size, but I would recommend like 10 is the minimum for your eyes. Oh. And as you can see, the clipping mask allows you to only work on the character, even no matter how, you know, you do it. So hold Alt, zoom wheel to go here. I'm gonna do a little bit of this. And trying to like get a lot of his eyes, and then go here too. And we can do over here. Click here, we're gonna click overlay. We have his eyes, and now we're gonna go to the mouth. Right here, we're gonna zoom in. See how weird and scary that looks? We're gonna click here, we're gonna click white, and then we're gonna make sure the thing is a bit smaller. It'd be like 3-4 pixels maybe. 4 is the max I would use. Okay, so, and I recommend to use soft light. It is better, it lightens up the little thing. We're going to go here again, new layer. We're gonna name it eyes. She doesn't have mouth, so you're gonna create her. I'm gonna use the eyedropper tool again here, and we're gonna lighten it up here. And the brush tool, I'm gonna make it bigger. Remember to pull up this little thing, you're gonna right click. I'm gonna use like 10, 11. And we're gonna draw on her eyes. Draw here as well. And then we're gonna click soft light. Give a little draw. See the little soft light here? Okay, so you have her eyes. If you guys want, you guys can add a mouth, but I'm not gonna show that right now. We're gonna click her. Did we do her? We're gonna do image, adjustment, vibrance. We did her vibrance. No, we did not. Good little vibrance here. filter. We're gonna go here to sharpen, smart sharpen. Okay, so we have a little sharpen here. All right, now for the text, we're gonna need here text. Okay, we're gonna do how. I do have a color. You can change color here, and you can do the you know, the font. I do have the over here. This one. I don't really know how to say it. Okay. Oh no. Color drop tool. Okay. Look at that. How to make a thumbnail. That's good. Now click here to move tool, and I'll Control T. When it's small, you can make here. Click her actually in her eyes. I'll Control T, move them like a little bit behind because so we can make the text bigger. And then click him and his stuff. I'll Control T. Make sure to select all layers. You're clicking here, Shift, and you have them, or Control. You could do certain ones. You don't have to. Shift will do like whatever follows. Okay, so now we're gonna click this. I'll Control T for the text here. Be a little bit bigger. Double click here. We got a stroke. You can change the color of your stroke. I'm using this one. Outer glow. No, we can do that. First thing, I'm not gonna use the box. Save the image, file, export as PNG, name it, whatever, thumbnail, save. There. And that's how you make a thumbnail. Thank you guys so much for watching this tutorial with me and GeekyMoment. I hope you guys have a wonderful and blessed day. Read the Bible. Bye!